Okay guys, we're back with just a short video explaining what we're going to have coming next. As you can see, we've showed you the shop before. I'm going to turn you sideways. Well, no, I'll just keep you like this, so that way we don't end up upside down or some weird shit. So in the shop now, we have garden stuff over there, some materials and stuff for cabinets and doors. But I moved all the tile for the house over by this tub, and I reorganized so I could walk through here, number one. Number two, be able to work on the trike soon, because that's an upcoming project that my son's going to be welding on. Actually, that blue piece of metal, the orange speaker cans, we're going to work on putting on the tow hitch in the back for a small trailer. We're going to upgrade the engine later, probably. We still got to do a bunch of stuff before we can do the motor and anything like that. But I wanted to get on here, tell you guys our next project's coming up. If you guys have Chevys, we're going to start filming repairs and things that we're doing. Try and keep the videos maybe 15-20 minutes long. I don't really have a video editing system or anything like that, and don't really care to. I would rather just show what I show. Who cares? I make all my videos only available to adults because I don't know if I cuss in them. Sometimes my mouth can get carried away. So anyways, we have the 49 coming up soon. We're going to be doing all this rust repair, floor pan, rocker panels, all that good stuff. We're still working on the El Camino. This is another damaged door skin. We ended up with a second one damaged. There's a third one on the way. This one has to be returned to the owner of the El Camino. But we will be painting the El Camino, come to find out. The gentleman has recruited us for the paint job as well as the bodywork. We still have the hair salon area. You see the other doors over there for the El Camino. And we're going to still build that out. But I moved all the automotive stuff to the tattoo area that we were going to build for now. And I'm just going to keep tattooing in the house. So we have that section, and then we come over here and we have our jacks and air compressor. So all this side of the shop now is organized automotive, and that's what we're going to show you and explain why. Is that this is nice because then I can access all my automotive. Then I have all my house stuff for fixing the house that will soon be out here because it'll be in the house or sold, like the pantry door, the jet tub we're going to sell because it won't fit. We had ideas, but we can't do what we want. And then we are just becoming more efficient because I had automotive stuff over there, I had it over here, I had it all over. So I made the corner up, and the reason why is we needed a workstation as well, because the engine for the Chevy K3500 that I have is in. It will be in Monday. It was supposed to be in today, but they said there was a delay. You can see the fans running. Anyhow, so we came out here in the middle of the night from about 9:30 to midnight or later, and we decked out all this corner. We put our engine stand. We got, okay, so what we have here is we have MIG welder, stick welder. We have chop saw, plasma cutter. And I'm only naming this stuff off because this is what I believe a lot of guys should get if they're going to do cars. Shop light, Craftsman. We got the SunX engine stand. I got the SunX sandblaster. I got the press that's handmade. My ramps. My damn creeper. Excuse me. And then obviously we have the workstation now, and we have the Milwaukee box. With addition to that, we went out and purchased magnet trays for bolts finally. So we're going to utilize these during the engine and transmission swap that we're going to be doing on the truck. I will be using the tripod, and I will start recording things for you guys. I'm just looking to see some comments on if we should do that stuff, if you guys are just waiting because you want to see the 49 done. Please do let us know, because we can do videos on remodel, renovation, repairs, and tattooing, because we do remodels, bathroom and kitchen remodels, pretty much work on houses my whole life. We also have worked on cars our whole life, myself, so and I'm getting my son into this automotive stuff because he really likes cars. And then you can see over here the other things we keep around, in case this helps anybody, is I gotta get a new jug of orange, but get some hand orange. I keep different sorts of caulking around. You can see over there, there's caulking guns and stuff up on the 49 too for the panels, but I always keep this around. Okay, so self-etching primer. I keep a build-up primer, a high build-up primer around. I keep around black paint by Rust-Oleum, industrial. I have a few other paints. I also keep around a can of foam spray. This is a paint stripper. This is Gorilla Glue spray adhesive, which is really good when you're doing interior work. I keep 2 jugs of purple power. I have a bleach jug. I got leather, windows, Lysol and Clorox for disinfectant on interior when I'm done inside. Because yes, I do disinfect cars and wipe them down before I give them back. And then over here we keep a tube of grease in case we need to dip in there for like brake jobs, whatever. We don't buy the little packets, we just use this red hydraulic grease, same fucking difference. We keep a can of Specialist white lithium grease WD-40, really good stuff. We keep around mass airflow sensor cleaner. It's good for electric, as you see. Safe for plastic and, you know, wires. And the other thing is you keep around a can of this right here. Is great for connecting silicone lubricant by PB Blast. What you use that on is when you have a rubber boot on an electric plug and you're having trouble getting it to snap together. You basically can use that lubricant to I got some crazy webs back there, man. They're thick too, and I just sprayed. And then, so those are some of the other things I keep around. I keep a couple different drain pans, circle, square. I really like the square rectangle one better than the circles. I might get rid of that one and get another one of those. And I use cat litter jugs, rinsed out, you know, so the cat litter's not on there, but I put all my used oil in cat litter jugs in these 2 oil containers that are reusable that I bought. I keep a turkey baster with a jug because when you're doing radiator work, sometimes you need to siphon a little out of the radiator to use the block tester, the right here, your head gasket compression testing, your chemical and your deal. Sometimes you want to create air for that. You know, there's just a lot. I just wanted to get on here. I told you guys I'd be more frequent. Even though this isn't a video of us doing any hacks or anything, this is just to let you guys kind of see we're getting real seriously organized now. We're going to be doing automotive stuff quite often. And I'm just looking to see if there's any comments, or, you know, just let me know what you guys are working on, what you may or may not need help with, what you may be able to help me with, or what you would like to see. You know, if you want to see a lot of body work, we'll be doing some reviews. We're also buying a blow-up paint booth, and we're going to be selling this compressor and selling this compressor. So we're going to sell the 60 and the 30 gallon and try and upgrade to a 100-gallon tank, hot dog, and put it over along this wall over here. But as you can see, let's see if I can hold you up. We got a lot of materials over there for tile, so we gotta get that out of here too. That's funny. You can see where I painted my stand, and then the engine hoist didn't fit over in the corner, so it's just kind of floating around. But that's the gig. That's what we're doing. I hope you guys are having a good day. We're gonna be having decent time with the truck out there, and we're gonna be, you know, going through a lot. You're gonna finally probably see my face, as I'm gonna have to show it when I start doing repairs and showing videos on it. I'm not really fond of being my face on anything. I don't even really like pictures much, but I'm getting used to it. Sometimes when us veterans get out, we have a extreme hard time adjusting, a few of us, not all, and that's to each their own. I feel there's no judgment that should be passed. But as you can see, nice, and all the auto stuff over there. I have a 220 80-foot cord there. I got a 14 gauge 110 heavy duty 100-foot cord, and then I have with a 3-way splitter, the red, medium duty, that's 25 feet. And that seems to do me pretty well. Never had no issue with it, But yeah, if you want to see videos on tile work, more automotive, tattoo stuff, chime in your votes and let's see what we can get done for you guys. I mean, we have a lot going on, and it's just what it is. I mean, shoot, if you guys really want to see when we really get down to the gist of it, since we're allowed to still things out here, there you go. We can even show you that. Once I built all this stuff, but I gotta get my thumper. I got my thumper, my worm, my column, but I need to get a pot, because the pot I was borrowing has been gone. The gentleman needed it back, and I gotta get a keg or some kind of pot, because all these buckets, there's 26 gallons of premium grade brandy wine in there, ready for that. But I don't drink liquor. I just like the science and the whole giddy up behind it, and I don't make it to sell, nothing like that. I'm not evading taxes. I don't fucking sell the shit. My father-in-law, he really liked some stuff I got him from a friend that was given to me. He doesn't like the store-bought stuff, because when you triple distill liquor, it takes all the water out of it, and then you end up with more of a harsher bite. I truly, from my moonshine drinking days, believe that when you remove the water, you also get more of a hangover. Because I never had no hangovers on no moonshine versus the vodkas and stuff. But this is why we don't make our videos for kids, because we don't like to influence youth in any form or fashion. Just let them be who they're going to be. If you're already an adult and you can watch it, then that's your own. You're on your own. But yeah, so we're going to be doing some things, because I'm only probably going to make one maybe 2 good runs of the shine, because that's just for family purpose, and like sometimes jar it, give away as you know, Christmas presents. We do the Jolly Rancher shines, put Jolly Ranchers in the jars. We do, like, you know, apple pies and watermelons and just different ones. So if you guys want to see that too, we'll get something going on that. And hopefully it doesn't get demonetized or whatever they call it, because I'm not doing nothing illegal. I don't have no reason to when I have all this shit going on. There's just, I can sell everything in this shop and be just fine. You know, I don't need money. I got money right here. It's all banked away. Along with all the other money I have in the house. That's just that. Alright guys, this is too long for a video just for explaining things. Have a good day, enjoy life. You know, hope you guys are keeping your head up, and hope we're helping some of you folks out with some of our hacks, or trying to show you as we learn and go along ourselves with things. You know, and hopefully save you guys some money by buying cheaper tool chests, buying, you know, just cheaper shit. Because Snap-on, I mean, I just talked to a guy. I bought this whole chest for $1,000, and there was a guy I talked to, his upper cabinet, I don't know if his is bigger though, but I'm sure it's a little wider, but just his upper cabinet from Snap-on, he said he just paid like 10 grand for it, or something like that, but I'm sure his cabinet was probably like twice as long, or who knows. But $1,000, you can't beat that for starting up. I mean, I could always add another Milwaukee. They have a workbench type one I can put here when this table falls apart. I can do all kinds of stuff. This is just to start with. This is a good starter cabinet. Yeah, I mean, some things like engine stands I spend decent money on, because I want something that's good, has a good name, so that way the engine don't fall on my damn foot. That's another thing. Always wear steel toes, guys. I don't care if you're doing cars, houses, if you're just in general life hiking. These are Red Wing 4417s. They're logging boots. And let me tell you, the secret to a logging boot is you don't just get a steel toe in the toe, you get a higher heel, so when you're standing on a slope like this, it puts you more up in the back for walking up and down hills a lot. And the bottom of this boot is either, I'm pretty sure it's a steel shank, but I do know they make some out of like Kevlar too, but there's a shank through here, so if you step on a nail, or like for loggers, if they step on a stick, it ain't gonna go up through their foot. I've stepped on plenty of nails and screws in these things, and I've never had one in my foot. Red Wing 4417s, this is all I wear. It's got a Thinsulate in it, so it's good for winter time, good for summertime. The first pair I had lasted 8 years. I think I'm on 2 or 3 years with these, but they'll probably last me another 3 more years, because they're just work boots, you know. And I even have a hole in it, and I still use them another 3 years. But really good boots. Highly recommend them, even though Red Wing is no longer making these particular ones here. They're made in Korea. They do really good job on these boots. And come to find out, there's some Korean boot makers that make custom boots that are really high end too, that are nice. So don't be ashamed to find a good product for a decent price, as long as you do your due diligence and research. You know, I mean, shoot, you can go to Boot Barn nowadays and get a Justin belt made in China or USA, Japan, or you can actually find a solid strap one that they still make here, because some of their cheaper belts are subbed out to other entities in other countries, and then some are handmade or quality made here. Red Wing still, on the Heritage boot, it's made in the USA. It's just this particular line that I know of, the logging boots and some of the other work boots. But they still do have US based boots, like the Heritage boots and square toes and stuff are made here in America still. So anyways, guys, all right, you have a good day, enjoy.